A successful leader is a leader that is emotionally intelligent. There are 4 aspects to emotional intelligence. The first one is self-aware. Think about this as, do I have an accurate view of myself? And would others agree with my view of myself? We've all seen leaders that have huge blind spots. We all have blind spots. And it's either they are unaware or they lack the ability to self-manage that blind spot. So self-aware, you need to know what your blind spots are. You need to know what your strengths are. You need to know what your weaknesses are. The second aspect of emotional intelligence is self-manage. Once I'm aware of who I am and what my strengths and weaknesses are, I need to manage those. If you have an accurate view of yourself, do you know how to manage yourself and manage those deficiencies especially? For example, I can be extremely direct, and my wife will confirm this. I have to mitigate that by having some people around me that are very different and help me navigate through key discussions where I'm tending to be more direct. And they have to help me see how my directness may or may not be working and give me that eye across the room of, hey, that's too much. And so I can change course. I can self-manage. The third aspect of emotional intelligence is social awareness. So similar to self-awareness, you need to be aware of those around you. What motivates the people around you? What are their fears? What are their incentives? Personality profiles like the DISC can be really helpful to understand what motivates people, what are their sensitivities, etc. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And so social awareness. And then the fourth one, similar to the self side, is social manage. If I understand others, how do I manage those relationships differently? Because if you understand somebody else, you should probably relate to them differently than you're going to naturally want to, and realize that you can't treat everybody exactly the same. You need to interact with them differently. So as your emotional intelligence increases, you will find that your relationship. So as your emotional intelligence increases, you will find that your relationships improve. And leadership is all about relationships.